May you live in interesting times. Trump got sworn in today, second time. Never would have seen that coming. I mean, the man is a political animal. Gotta hand him that. Don't think much of him personally. But, you know, as W once said, who cares what you think? I mean, considering what the alternative was, what did they fucking expect? But I don't think that this is just a cultural pendulum swinging back towards the right and family values. I believe that, just like Rome, we are leaving the republic behind, moving into an empire. I'm not saying that Trump is going to serve more than 2 terms. I don't think we're there quite yet. But the culture is being laid to where, who knows, 20 years? I still think it'll take longer than that. But then again, man, I mean, what the fuck do I know? Past performance is not necessarily an indicator of future performance. I think I heard or saw that somewhere. Maybe my dad said that to me. No, I don't know, man. I mean, maybe it's not a bad thing. Most of my political life, I fought for the underdog, the little guy. Minorities of all stripes. And what do I see, man? See those very same minorities telling me that I'm the devil for being white or a male or straight. Very people stuck up for. So I guess I'm just an idiot in more ways than one. I definitely don't want my sons coming up that kind of bullshit. So maybe, maybe a heterogeneous society can't really stand. Maybe the great melting pot is a lie. I guess I was wrong. Men cannot live peacefully together unless constrained to do so by force. Diversity is not a strength. And if other people want to have rights, I guess they can fight for them, because I'm done. Been told all my life that universal health care, universal education, these things are stupid because people are inherently bad and lazy, and the more you give to them, the less they'll try. Maybe they're right. I mean, obviously I don't believe that all men are physically equal. I know they're not mentally or psychologically equal. I'm not saying that as some massive brain. Like I've said many times before, I've probably got 100 IQ at best. It just seems like most people, if you're good to them, it comes across as weakness. That's pretty much what I've experienced most of my life. Which is now just about over. Thank God. I think I've been in this incarnation to some degree, some variation or other, like 134 times. Don't ask me how I know that. It doesn't matter. 134 times, I always reach here. The same fucking ending. Alone, abandoned. Well, I mean, not totally alone. I got my dogs. And the abandoned part, well, I had a hand in that for sure. In some cases. Not in all. I can feel my heart getting weaker. Probably my sorry. Sorry about that. Probably my pacemaker needs to be changed out. But I mean, like, it just feels like I'm already a memory, like I'm already living in the past, like I'm already gone, I'm already a ghost. It just feels like there's nothing left. Now, apparently I didn't get the message this 135th time either. I had to repeat this fucking thing. I just hope I get to rest a little bit. Maybe I can change a couple things at the well. That'll finally allow me to finish this cycle. I'm looking forward to shedding this consciousness, this lie, and being myself again for at least a little while. It's all fated, and free will exists. Think of it like this, because it's very difficult to explain. I'm not saying I'm a master of the concept. Imagine you're in a room and there's two doors. Okay. One to the left, one to the right. But no matter which door you choose, it takes you to the same place. That's free will and predestination at work. Christ. It's supposed to snow tomorrow. It's been since the early 90s since the last snow worth a damn around here. Maybe tomorrow will be like that. Who knows what will have changed by the time I get back. Because I know that time doesn't really work the way we have to perceive it to do what we came here to do. I mean, every board game has rules. If you're a piece on the board, you can sort of understand the rules. But still, you know there's something beyond them that you can never see, at least not while you're still a piece. It's not until you float off the board. I'm probably not making much sense here. But that's nothing new. I'm really tired. Nothing has any appeal to me. Not TV, not reading, not writing, not being online, not eating. I know I don't look like it, but really I think it's more from just not doing much than what I eat. And today I think I had, $2 pizzas. It was smaller than a small plate, so I mainly concentrate on getting the dogs good stuff. And I know it'll work out the way it should with them. And when I die, somebody will save them, or they'll eat me. Which bon appetit. I would have liked to have been an organ donor, but pretty sure that ship has passed. I doubt there's much worth saving in this husk anymore. It's just all falling down. Helped by me. And I said for the longest time, people who smoke, it's just suicide on the installment plan. I firmly believe that. I think if you smoke, you've got a death wish. And I've been smoking for 30-something years. 30, 35, yeah. Most of my life. I've always known reality was bullshit. Some things you just know. I've come to look at it as sort of like levels. We exist in a very low-level physical reality because that's the rules of the board game. We have these senses that we perceive things. We're here to learn a lesson. I think just not learn the lesson, but put it in practice. Maybe that's where I've been remiss. I don't know. I'm sure it all sounds like raving mad bullshit, right? There's that lowest level, that exists so that we can do what we came here to do. And then there's levels above that, reality is not real. Reality is at best a temporary set of agreed upon circumstances and external factors that allow us to do our work. That's what I believe. And death is nothing to fear. We all knew how it ended before we came here. And we all know how it'll end in the future. Or whatever time. God, it's so, my poor little monkey brain can just barely handle it. Like trying to think of infinity. But I have spent decades researching this. Ever since I found that book about Seti. And then you got the Gnostics, like Gospel of Thomas. Gospel of Thomas was real eye-opening. It's probably my favorite of the Gnostic Gospels, but it's by no means has a stranglehold on interesting. They were an interesting group. Pharisees, Sadducees, Essenes. Was it Essenes? So much of my memory just seems to be going every day. Walking is becoming more and more difficult. But the things I'm feeling inside are telling me that it's not going to be a really long struggle. And who knows? Maybe that's all bullshit. Maybe that's just me being a hypochondriac. Anyhow, just felt like talking. Whoever watches this, hope you have a good night.